Okay, so I received a very beautiful entry from my system here. Look at the cell signal right there. It was a very beautiful cell setup. And I actually took it. Look at the time, by the way. It's 2 a.m., right? 2 in the morning. But we know that currencies that are active in the Asian markets, they still pay very well. Currently, we are around 75%. I think it was around 69 when I took it, but this is still better, right? If, although it's not going to pay like the normal like 80 and 90 unless you're trading the digital. So 75 is still okay. 75 is still okay. This system is very, very good, right? So that's what we're using. Okay, here's another signal. Let's see, what is it for? Buy NZD USD. I don't think that is open at the moment. Yeah, no, NZD USD. Okay, it is actually. I think that's good. So we're receiving it as a buy here. So we're going to take, let's take 45. Yes, we're going to take 45. And so let's look at it once again. NZD USD. There we go. Okay, that's the signal. That's the signal. Yeah, no, it looks good. It looks good. So let's see how it performs. Okay, the other trade is back. Uh, in fact, let me add another 50 there. So let's do 49 on the NZD trade. Yes. Okay, cool. Um, so we're now going to watch it together. It's gonna last about, let's see, um, we took it, it has about 14 minutes remaining. 14 minutes remaining. Okay, it's just taken off. Probably let me stop the recording because I'm not gonna let you watch the entire 14 minutes, right? So I'll pause and then I'll resume the video when we are right here, when we have entered the 5 minute expiry time. Right now, we're still on the purchase time and we still have about 8 minutes. So after this 8 minutes is done, around this line here, I'll resume the recording. So it's to save you some time. So I'll see you in a minute. I just missed this. We had a signal here on USD JPY. Maybe let's risk a bit, like maybe $50 or something. We're also losing on this one, so okay, maybe this I'll just add this $70 here, and we'll go for. No man, it's dropping way too much. Um, okay, let's try. That's fine. My entry is very, very bad. I missed it. I was doing something. Then I heard the alerts. By the time I looked at what was happening, it has already moved, right? So, here's something I was looking at um, with regards to uh, the platforms. Right now, uh, Olim Trade has has all these currencies right now. Okay, let's look at, sorry about that. Okay, so Olim trade, let me open Olim trade here. Under currencies, look here. All the currencies here, they're open, and not all, but most of them are open, and they're still paying quite very well, even though it's 2 a.m. in the morning. It's the Asian session, right? But IQ option, on the other hand, is not doing that well, right? Because they only have a few that are open. Okay, about 4 now. The others are open, but uh, most of them, okay, something is happening in the market. Okay, we're definitely going to lose this one. This should have been our entry, by the way. So I'm going to take it one last time here, because this is where we were supposed to enter. Yeah, so it's going to be like a hedge now, unless, of course, yes, this is where I was supposed to enter. But obviously, I saw it very late, so I couldn't take this trade on time. So 2 a.m. Asian session is open. It's live now. As you can see, some candles are starting to be very big in size compared to the previous candles, right? So we should see something here. Looks like it wants to take me out on this one. It's gonna be sad because I'm gonna lose 2 entries on this one. So I'm supposed to at least win this last entry here, because this is a very good entry here. This was the one that I was supposed to get from the first place. So let's see. Okay, not bad so far. We have about 1 minute left. So how's this one doing, by the way? Okay, this one is doing okay. It's doing okay. We like what we see here. If I took this one with about 15 minutes, I think we are also gonna win this 70. I think in 5 minutes it will be below this here. We're going to win both the entries here. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it here. But it's okay because we saved it, right? We saved this trade here. It wasn't doing well, and we ended up saving it. See what I mean here? With just a little bit more time, we could have made it on this one here. So the trade was valid, entry was good. It's just that I took it very late. Okay, here's another trade. Let's see. Pound yen, sell pound yen, sell pound yen. Let's look at it. How does it look? Okay, it's still very good. Pound yen, pound yen. No, I don't think. Yes, I do have pound yen, don't I? I do. Okay, even better. I have it. Uh, okay, maybe let's do this one here. There we go. I got a very beautiful entry for pound yen. Um, even though I only got 3 minutes of like the time, but I think uh, I think the entry was okay. I think we got a very beautiful entry there. So this is the system I'm using. I'm calling it the Terminator. As you can see here. Terminator. Well, the Terminator, that name was given. So there's this robot that I'm using for derive, uh, for synthetic indices like um, your Crash 1000 and the volatility index, those kind of markets. So that robot, I gave it to someone to just trial it. So they loved it so much that they actually named it the Terminator. So they said I should give it a better name, and they thought Terminator was. So I was like, okay, fine, Terminator it is then. So I called it the Terminator, right? So yeah, man. So this, but that robot is for forex, like trading forex. So I'm going to just call this Terminator, but the binary option version of that robot. So that's basically it. So both will be Terminator, but you will just say, give me Terminator, but for forex or for volatility index, and then give me Terminator for binary. That's basically it. It's just two of the same thing. Yeah. Uh, okay, the time here is not really in our favor. We only got 3 minutes because we are trading uh, digital options here. Digital option, you just have to take the time that they give you. You don't really have a say as to how much time you get. You don't get many choices. That's basically what I'm saying here. You can see five choices, but look, all of them. If I pick any of these, I'll only get 2 minutes, right? So to, anyone I pick, I'll get the same amount. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm losing this guy here. But the way I'm losing him is giving me a much, much, much better option. And what I like about this now is that I'm now going to get the 15 minutes after this. There we go. Here's the 15 minutes I'm talking about. So I'm going to do 175 here. So I'm going to lose this 100, but here I should be able to make it back here. Okay, there we go. We've lost this one. But this guy here is winning. Oh, that's the beauty of that's the beauty of binary options. By the way, even the last second counts, guys. So as you saw here, I thought I was losing, but just on the last minute, the market just spiked down below our entry, right? So since we had a beautiful entry, we were able to actually turn this losing trade into a winning one. So it's profit. So now I won the NZD trade. I also won. This was the NZD trade. I also won this one here, right? And luckily, I also took it again here. But now we have time on our side, so I think this one I should be able to win with like a good number of pips, like not as close as this one. This one was almost a lot. In fact, I thought I lost this one, but luckily time was uh, the spike. The market was on our side there. So anyway, I'm also gonna pause this one. I'm not gonna allow you to like waste your time and just wait for this. I'm only going to resume if we get another signal from the system here. If we do get another signal, then I'll resume the video, and that's it. So that's basically my system here. Okay, 12 minutes is a lot of time, so maybe I'll resume when I have about 5 minutes here, pause again, and then yeah, I'll just after every 5 minutes I'll just show you what's happening. Or let's say every 4 minutes, yeah, because there's 12. So let me pause. Okay, the market is starting to move in our favor, but we still have about 10 minutes, so I'll pause again. Just got another sell signal on NZD and this one I'm going to take. Let me look at 5 minutes. Yeah, this one I'm taking. So I'm going to take NZD. Do I have it? Yes, I do on this side. So let's do 64. Uh, yeah, no, the time is fine here. The time is fine here. So if I lose all my running trades, I have two right now. I'm left with 500, and if I win, it's another story. So let's look at them. Okay, this guy is not moving, still sideways. Um, but there's about 8 minutes on both of them, so let's give them time. So both are losing right now. This guy is losing. This guy is losing. But we'll just pause and come back maybe after. Okay, maybe when the 3 minutes is done, and then we'll just watch the 5 minutes from here to here, the expiry. Right, we have about 4 minutes left. NZD still not playing along. Let's check GBP JPY, a beautiful setup here. But this one, like I said, remember we had the first entry and we only won it by luck, I think, on this candle. And then that was because we had given it I think we gave it like 3 minutes. Well, we didn't give it by choice. They only had 3 minutes left here on like here, right? And then uh, we took the next one with 15 minutes, and 15 minutes did very well, as you can see here. I think I'm going to do the same with this guy here. If it doesn't play along in this first entry, I'm going to take another one, especially since I've won on this trade here. It will be fun. It will be fine to actually add. Uh, but I think 2.5 minutes. That's fine. I think it's gonna win. If I win this trade, it's gonna be my last trade, and then I can go to sleep just like everyone else. People are asleep, and I was here trying to make a living. Anyway, we have about 2 minutes. Let's see. Should I pause? Okay, no, we only have 2 minutes, so it's fine. Let's just see what happens in 2 minutes. Maybe let's check the other guy as well. He's trying to go against us. Uh, but I think it's just giving us another opportunity to enter short on this one. If anything here, I feel like adding, but they won't have 15 minutes right now, so I'll add after this trade expires. If it expires somewhere around here, then I'll add again. depending on whether this one wins or loses, right? So I'll add on the pound only if NZD wins, because I actually want to add on NZD first. So let's see what happens. As you can see, it's starting to fall here. So let's see what happens here. This is this is my first option here. I'm going to add on this guy here. Okay, it looks like he's going to lose. Okay, this will be our first realized loss, because the other one we were lucky. We thought we were losing, but we ended up being lucky. Yeah, okay, no, it's fine. I'll just add on this guy here, because that's what I wanted to do from the first place. So 6 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. I mean seconds, not minutes. Okay, let's do. Okay, yes, yes, no, that's fine. Okay, I just added to my NZDJPY. This is the trade right here. NZDJPY, 3:19 a.m., 3 in the morning. We are trading binary at 3 in the morning. It's just going up, going up. I think we entered right at the beginning here. So sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I meant to click on this guy here. Okay, we have about 15 minutes. So this one, I'm not gonna let you waste your time. I'm really going to just pause it and I'm going to watch it myself. It has about 13 more minutes, so that's a lot. So let me just pause. Seven minutes and we're still out of the money. Okay, I just added another 136 there to make it 300 because I think it was one something 164 initially, then I added 136 to make it 300. Yeah, yes, that's it. That's it. Because I think I'm confident in this trade. You know, when we going in like for the second time, remember here we also had the first entry, just like this guy here. This was the first entry, which almost lost. So yes, we won this one, but we almost lost it. It wasn't like a very convincing win. But we entered here for the second entry, and this was a convincing win. So I think the same thing is going to happen here. I'm looking for the same thing to happen with this guy here. It should fall now that it has time. It still has about 9 more minutes, so let's pause a bit. Or maybe let's just watch the like for 1 minute and then we'll pause. I just want to see if it still has strength to push towards the upside. Okay, it looks like it. So I'm not going to do anything now. I'm not going to add. I'm not going to hedge. I'm not going to. I'll just wait it out. I'm not going to do anything to the trade. I'll just wait. So we can just pause the recording and we'll resume shortly after. It's doing very bad, but we have received a signal. Let's check it out. AUD USD. It's a sell. Okay, AUD performs very well. So, but here's another thing. It could be exactly this trade here, because AUD is pretty much the same thing. So let's do 149, and I'll be left with you. Okay, that's fine. Um, I just didn't like the fact that I only had 5 minutes, but uh, this pay here, it treats me very well. Aussie, uh, AUD USD, which is the Aussie dollar. It performs very well with this system here. It's in fact, I don't think I've lost a trade on AUD USD since I started using this system here. But I would have loved to have 15 minutes here. Uh, yes, I do, but I didn't like the payout. It was too low here. Uh, and also the fact that I trust AUD better, right? I trust the Aussie better here. Let's see how's this guy doing. Okay, it's starting to. Okay, finally, it's just reached the last 5 minutes, which is the expiration time. Now we cannot do anything to this trade, even if we wanted to. Even if we wanted to add or do anything, we cannot here. Except, of course, to sell, which is not something we want to do because we're just going to be accepting a loss, and that's not how we roll. Four minutes. How is AUD doing? Okay, so far so good, but I don't like the size of the candles. Now that's what I like seeing. That's what I like. See what I mean? AUD USD, like probably this is like the 10th trade or 11th trade on this pair. But I've not lost a trade on this pair. Not at all, not one trade. Probably I'm thinking of just trading AUD USD. uh, but obviously if I do that, then I won't get as many trades as I'd like to. Uh, okay, come on, just fall already. Look at this guy. If he can just fall, then we'll also win this 162, and that's if we win 160 is this 164, that will mean that my like this thinking or this strategy of adding on the next opportunity. Like remember, again, this was at the second entry. The first entry we lost, just like we did with the pound yen, right? So if we also win this here, I'm not going to include this 136. Just going to focus on 164 because that was when we were adding to the previous, the first entry on this NZD cell here. So I'm hoping for a win here because this will just validate my second entry type of strategy. So what I'll do basically is just to uh, like when I get a signal, maybe I answer with like let me say like $50 or maybe $30, and then on the next trade, let's say I lose the first trade, then on the next trade I will win. I mean, I will enter like maybe with a higher number, like $100. Then I make back my $30, and also after making back the $30. Okay, there's something happening in the market. We are almost about to lose the AUD trade as well. The market is volatile, so uh, it's, it's a sign for us to stop, basically. So if I can just win at least one of these trades, let's see. Okay, uh, I'm going to lose everything. So I've lost both. I'm going to enter on this guy here with 200 for, okay. Um, I'm not sure what this volatility means, but hopefully it's not something too bad. Let's just say it's one of those markets. Okay, yes, this volatility, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Look at what it's doing, right? But hopefully it's trying to make the 160 also win. If that's the case, then we would be fine. Okay, that is the case. Okay. Hey, but that was too volatile. Okay, it's just a sign for us to stop, right? It's a sign for us to stop. Um, I lost the trade. It was about, how much was it? I think it was one something though. I think it was 100 and something. I can't remember what was my last trade on AUD but that's fine. Let me just look at the markets on MT4 and see what's this volatility. Look at that. Up, down, up, down. Okay, probably I should like wait for maybe like 30 minutes or about an hour, then I continue to trade around let's say around 4 a.m. I'll do another video trading live again at 4 a.m. Hopefully, I'll not be asleep by then because I have to tidy up my coding. Yes, I want to finish this system here. Right now, it shows all these lines here. You don't really have to see them on your side. So what I'll do, I'll just remove these lines here and make it simple so that you guys can just see the arrows here, and you know, okay, I should enter here. If you see an arrow saying buy, this will be a buy trade. There we go. That's a buy trade. You just buy here, give it a couple of minutes, it should win. So let's see. It's trying to go up again. How much time left? 25 seconds. Okay, 50 seconds actually. It will take this trade will take me to over 1,000. So yes, I think I'll stop here. Or if I don't stop, I'll just lower my trading size. Yeah, probably I'll go with like $50, $50, $50. Yeah, yeah, maybe let's do that and wait for another signal. Yeah, maybe let's do that. We'll just do like 50 and yeah, we'll do 50 on the first entry. If we lose it, we'll do another 100. Yes, we'll do another 100, and after that, uh, if we lose, like let's just risk this 152 that we've just made here. So I'm going to do 50 on the first trade, and then on the next trade I'll do 100. Uh, uh, it's looking good, by the way. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Nice, eh? I wish we kept all this, by the way. Hey, this was lucky, man. I remember this one here. It was a very good entry, because this was where we got the entry, but I was late on this trade. Mm, but I still like trusted it, so I entered even though I was late, and then the market showed me flames. But when we reached the point where we actually got the signal, because this is the entry here. Let's go to USD JPY. This was when we received the entry on this candle here. So when the market was here, I entered even though I was late, like 2 to 3 minutes late. I was 3 minutes late, but I still entered, thinking that it was going to go lower. It went up, it reached this point here. I then entered again. Um, and that's how I was able to save this trade here. So this entry here, this 70, I saved it with this $100 entry here. So yeah, man, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, look at what this guy is doing now. Remember, our first entry was somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly. And then our first entry lost. And then this was our second entry. So we won our second entry, and look at what it's doing after that. So if even if like I entered again here, I would have been fine. I would have been fine. This is good. I like this. I like this. Okay. Maybe let me just pause. Yeah. We'll continue at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Let's see. Is there like a possible trade? Let's see just quickly. Okay, maybe there is one at on the AUD USD pair. Yes, AUD USD pair will give me a signal. Yes, so let me just go to AUD USD already. This is it here. Let's answer one last one. Okay, I think this guy is going to give me a signal. Let's enter it. We said 50 on the first one, but I'm not going to wait to actually receive the signal. Yes, I think in about 14 seconds I'll receive the signal. Okay, I'm not. Okay, yes, I'll take this one. I'll take it. I'll take it, even though I did not get it. I think I'm going to get it on the next candle, like this 1 minute candle here. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so it's fine. We'll just wait for a signal here. But I know I'll get a signal on the. Whoa, okay, what's happening? It's still following from this guy here, from this entry here. I think the same thing is happening on Kiwi. Let's look. Yes, it is, right? Because these pairs move in tandem, right? Okay, now we'll enter again. We said we'll enter with 100 on the next trade. So let's do 100. And yeah, that's it. No, not 10, you dummy. 100. Yes, there we go. All right. That's me calling it a day, I think. Yeah, that's me calling it a day. Yeah, we'll just pause a bit, but we only have about 3 minutes in these trades, so it's fine. Let's just watch them because this is my last trade. Win or loss, it's gonna be my last trade. I think I'm tired as well. I think I'm tired as well. You know, the main reason for entering with 10 here is just to just the fact that I'm tired. That's it. Because this shows a lack of focus, and when you lose focus, you know you should take a break, let your brain rest. Let your brain rest. Okay, but I feel good about this trade, especially since it's on AUD USD. I hate the fact that I did not wait for the signal um, initially, but let's see. Okay, there's still some volatility in the market. Okay, see, I wasn't going to get the signal. Um, Now I'm not sure if I want to, because if I tell you this, like if I tell you when will I receive a signal, then you'll know my strategy. Uh, like I'm supposed to receive a signal on this candle here, the one that we are on right now. It should give me a signal. Uh, but I'll tell you within the last 5 seconds whether it's going to give me the arrow or not. So far, it looks like it's not going to give me the arrow. Okay. I think it's way too far now. I think it's way too far. You know what? Now this looks like I'm also going to win my first entry, which was around, I think, around here. But let's see how this performed. If like the next candle is bullish as well, I think I'm going to win both entries. AUD USD is just a wonderful pair for this system, guys. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Take these two examples. Look at these trades here. They were picture perfect trades. Look at this. Picture perfect trades here. So yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna win my first trade here. But let's see. Yeah, no. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Yes, I lost it. I lost my previous $50 trade. So now let's see this guy. Only have about 50 minutes. I mean 50 seconds. I keep on saying minutes. I think I should enter again on this one for another 5 minutes, you know. Let me do another like 47 or something. Yes, I just entered again for 47. Yeah. Because I think I'm gonna win this $83 from here. Let's see how is it going to perform. 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Look at the balance here, 870. Okay, 1000. Yes, I've won my 83, but I think it's still going to go up. So that's why I added this 47 here. And if it does go up, then this should take me to, I think, 1100. And if that's the case, I am done. I keep saying I'm done, but I just don't stop. But I promise you, this is my last trade. And I don't think I'm going to trade again on at 4 a.m. It's already 3:26. So sorry, I'm looking at something else. It's already 3 a.m. It's already 3 a.m. 2:58. That's the time. 2:58 here. So doesn't matter what happens to this trade, win or loss, I don't care. I'm above 1,000, and that's a lot from where I started. So you guys saw the balance at the beginning, and now we are at 4 digits, 1,000. So 2 more minutes, and then we're done. Salusuwini phela nawe, hawu sufuna uncingo-ke manje. Yazi. AUD, the Aussie just wants to ruin its reputation. But obviously, this wouldn't be the signal from the system. This would be just me adding, right? Right. I added manually on this trade here because the entry was around here. But then I added manually because I see it's still going to go up from here. So even if this one loses, it wouldn't be because of the system. It was me who added to a trade. I was adding to a winning position. So that's that most of the time it works well when you add two trades that are already in profit. Unlike adding to a trade because it's losing. Okay, yes, it seems like I'm losing. So yes, that's it, guys. I'm calling it a day or a night since it's actually I should call it a morning because it's 3 a.m. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm actually tired. In fact, I'm actually tired, so I'll stop here. I'll stop here. And besides, I'm also losing, so I don't like seeing that many losses. I'm also going against my system. Like, there's a lot of things I'm doing wrong, so I'm not going to continue here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to get a hold of the system, you can just text me and I'll hook you up. Okay, that's it. I lost. I feel like adding, but I'm not. I'm calling it a day. Thanks, guys. Cheers.